Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Toppa Field here in beautiful and historic Newport, Rhode Island, where the Salve Regina University Seahawks are set to take on the Leopards of the Wentworth Institute of Technology in a big Commonwealth Coast Conference men's soccer matchup. Hello again and welcome. I am Andrew Pizzelli bringing you the call here tonight. The Seahawks 2-1-2 on the season. The Leopards 1-2-2 on the year. Both teams coming off difficult losses. Most recently, the Leopards 1-0 fell to Emerson. Meanwhile, the Seahawks 3-0 fell to Coast Guard here on this field back on Tuesday night. So both teams shut out in their most recent games, and we'll be trying to make amends here tonight. The lineup for the Leopards: Jacinto will be along with Wong, Jimenez, Kellier, Prouty, Treble, Dukeshire, Smith, Ruggieri, and Ribeiro. Luis Quintero, who is on the season 1-1-2 with 3 shutouts, 2 0-0 ties for the Leopards and Quintero this season. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, their lineup will look like Danny Bond, James Davies, Aaron Muncaster, Jordan Borges, Sawyer Beyer, Nolan Pina, Nathan Costantino, Evan Arpin, Kendi Prince, Ben Tomas, and in the goal, the senior from Magnolia, Delaware, number 1, Nathan Reed, who is on the year 1-0-2 with 1 shutout and has been a CCC Defensive Player of the Week this year as well. So the Seahawks are turning to him here in this first Commonwealth Coast Conference matchup of the season. And it's sure to be a great one. A beautiful night here tonight in Newport. A busy day for Salve Regina Athletics. 4 home contests here today. Football was here earlier at noon. Field hockey and women's soccer both got wins on the home turf here today. Men's soccer trying to take care of their business as well. We will be having a special halftime ceremony, so when we reach halftime, please stick around. We'll have Salve Regina President Kelly Armstrong along with the mayor of Newport for a special ceremony here at the field. And we're underway. Ball out of play off the far touchline. Beyer will look to throw in here for Salve Regina. Looking to lob it to Borges. Pina has it run off his foot. Flicked high and long. Back out to midfield. Davies will head it across to Evan Arpin. Plays it down the line. Prince trying to run onto it. Loose ball on the far side. Pina comes from behind. Tries to knock it away. Leopards trying to dance with it. That's Rafael Ribeiro. Prince comes to challenge. Leopards will play it back. Near side. Driven by Eddie Smith. Costantino from midfield, along for Danny Bond. Squibbed out of play. Seahawks will keep it. Costantino wanted to get it to Prince. The pass came up short. Deflected by Niall Kellier. Here's Prince on the far side. Feels the pressure. Back to Tomas. He weaves his way. Beyer left side. Ball knocked away from him. Seahawks trying to keep up the pressure here. Tomas. Now Davies headed for Pina. Hold on to by Tomas. Flick to Muncaster. Bond trying to force his way through 3 Leopards. Ball knocked away. Jacinto. Jimenez now. Played across by the Leopards. Deflected out of play. And the Leopards will throw in. Kyler. Ball on the far side. TJ Prouty. And it's thrown back to the Leopards' end. Borges pressuring. And they're going to play it all the way back to Quintero. Softly to the near side, Eddie Smith, pressured by Borges. Borges now chasing from behind. Ruggieri drives it down the field. Davies will win it and keep it away from Jimenez, and play it all the way back to Nathan Reed. Out for Arpin. He sends it across to Costantino. Costantino on the near side with the right foot, plays it down the line. Foot race here for Danny Bond. Trying to cross it, he does. Out in front, and grabbing it is Quintero before Prince could pounce on it. Costantino blocks this pass, but then it ricochets to the Leopards. Here's Jimenez. This one driven into the box just over the head of Prouty. Goal kick here for Reed. Sends it with the right foot out to midfield. Headed first by the Leopards. Davies flicks it over his head. Muncaster trying to fight his way through midfield. Knocked away. One touch to the right side. Dancing with it for the Leopards is Dukeshire into the corner. And the ball out of play. Another kick here for Reed. Arpin from the far corner. Seahawks wearing their home whites with the blue and green letters and numbers, moving left to right here in this first half. Leopards wearing the road blacks with the yellow letters and numbers. They move right to left. Borges pressures and knocks it away. Sent long and deep once again by Smith. Arpin will watch it bounce over the end line and out of play. Another kick for Reed. 5 minutes gone here in the first half. No score. Seahawks wanting to start this contest fast. Jimenez. Jacinto. Costantino will watch it roll back to his keeper. Costantino sails it all the way across for Arpin along the far touchline. Up to Muncaster. Tomas giving ground. Now Arpin again on the far side. Serves it down the line. Wide of Borges. Leopards will watch it roll out and will throw in. Sam Wong. Floats it into Kyler. And a whistle here against Salve. Eddie Smith. Near side, Jacinto. Trying to sprint away from Borges. Bond comes to challenge, and Jacinto fires it out of play. Costantino will throw in. Trying to lob it to Borges. Deflected by Ruggieri. Loose and grab by Muncaster. He'll drive it on the goal, and sprawling out with the hand is Quintero. Leopards lose it out of play once again at midfield. Throw in here for Costantino along the near side. Wanted Borges last time, and Ruggieri was the one who got his head on it. Prince trying to settle it down out high. Trying to turn through two men. Finds Borges. Borges circling. Run into as he went to serve it towards the goal. Last touch by the Leopards. Costantino again from the near touchline. Looking for someone to come open. Lobs it into the right corner. Borges will come onto it then. Looks to keep it in play. Touched out by Kyler. Bond will give it to Costantino to throw in now. Again from the near touchline. In the corner. Lobs it into Prince into the box. Looking to turn. Prince crosses it in front. No one home. Couldn't connect with Byer, who sprints to keep it on, and he does. The hustle from Sawyer Byer. Tomas plays it near side. Costantino settles it down. Out to Muncaster in the midfield. Ben Tomas. Byer knocked off the ball. Back for the Leopards. Muncaster able to disrupt it for a moment. Now Wentworth brings it to the attacking end. Pina. Into Ribeiro. Back out to midfield. Kyler. Jacinto near side. Borges sprints to him. Into the box. Headed away by Arpin. Byer. Can't carry through the tackle. Back for the Leopards. This one deflected towards the goal. And Reed will grab that. Softly played off the foot of Christopher Jimenez. Reed will throw it all the way out to Danny Bond out near midfield. On a hop, played for Pina. Taken away by Paolo Ruggieri. Bond there to take it right back. Sends it to the far side. Byer trying to run onto it, and the Leopards will just feed it well out of play. Sam Wong sending it out onto near home plate. If Salve softball was here tonight. Toppa Field home to football, men's soccer in the fall. Softball and sometimes lacrosse in the spring. Maybe someday we'll find a way to have a winter classic here at Toppa Field. Foul here. And this is going to go against Salve. Leopards will play it on the ground. 34-13 to go in the first half. No score. Familiar territory here for the Leopards, who have only scored one goal all season. A lot of 0-0, 1-0, close games. Have not found their groove offensively. Seahawks can put up goals in bunches. But the Leopards doing a good job here of limiting those chances. This one played nicely down the right side. But offside is the call. Costantino. Pina spinning away with it. Looks to play it into space. Borges runs onto it right side. Drives it in front, and that one's blocked. And then floated out by the Leopards. Throw in here for Wentworth. Tomas comes from behind, trying to make up for the play. Six yards back from midfield. Free kick here for the Leopards. Jacinto with the left foot. Sends it all the way to the Seahawks box. Davies heads it out. Byer looks to keep it in. Poked into the corner by the Leopards. Davies will send it out of play. Deep throw in here for Wentworth from the far side. Wong plays it down into the corner right side. And Arpin shielding Jimenez. Seahawks will take it back. Danny Bond near side with the right foot. Trying to connect with Kendi Prince. Headed away by the Leopards. At midfield, it bounces to Nolan Pina, who's called for a push from behind. Miscommunication here for the Leopards. Ribeiro sends it into the Seahawks bench. Seahawks will throw in from that spot. Arpin looking for help. And it will roll off. Nolan Pina out of play. Now the Leopards will throw in from midfield. Ball juggled around. Finds Jimenez. Near side, Jacinto. Byer stepping up to it. Flick back in once again. Arpin trying to cut off the angle here. He does. We'll get another throw in here for the Leopards. Prouty with the back foot. Has it knocked free. Kendi Prince along the near side. Prince being pulled. Seahawks looking for a call. Don't get it. .59:56 to go in the first. No score. Danny Bond can't thread the needle to Kendi Prince. Taken back by Jimenez. Ribeiro. Jacinto looking for the give and go with Ribeiro. That ball will deflect out. Seahawks will throw in. Borges tied up with Smith. He'll come away with it. Prouty can't connect with Jimenez. Davies shields the ball as Reed will come out and grab it. Slings it out to the far side. Muncaster now at midfield. Walks it into the attacking end. Tried to play it into the corner to Byer. Leopards with it once more. Tomas rips it away. Gets it to Pina. Seahawks on the move. Here's Borges with space right side. Tees it on the goal and wide. Trying to sneak it inside that right pipe. Five to 2, the shot advantage. 2-1 in shots on goal for Salve Regina. Jimenez stops at the 18 and then shoots it high and wide of the goal. Clock running with 27:56 and counting to go here in the first half. Arpin all the way across the field. Headed forward by Costantino. Bond can't corral it. Jimenez now through traffic. Costantino angles him off the ball. And then a foul called against the Leopards. Near side, Borges, who just had one of the best chances of the night for Salve. Costantino lobs it for Borges. Sent out by the Leopards. Throwing here for Costantino. Finds Borges, Danny Bond. Right back to Costantino. Now Muncaster has it run off his foot. Tomas touches it back to Costantino. Near side Pina. Trying to get it inside to Bond. Knocked away. Jacinto has his pass. Take a deflection. Leopards will keep it. Sent to the far side. Muncaster racing back to get into the frame. Ball head out of play along the near side. Deep in Seahawks territory, Costantino will throw in with 26:09 to go in the first half. Borges has it hop over his head. Prince trying to keep it alive. Bond trying to juggle it. Played with the hand by the Leopards. Paolo Ruggieri getting his palm on it. Nolan Pina will kick it 30 yards away from the goal. Along the near side. Delivers it with the right foot, right on the goal. Too high. Deflected back out by Quintero. And a foul in the fray out beyond the 18. So now a kick from about 26 yards away. Borges drives it on the goal. The save is made by Quintero. Straight shot from Jordan Borges. Jacinto keeps it on the near side. Costantino sending it back to the attacking end. Another whistle here against the Leopards. Seahawks trying to sustain some offensive pressure here. Another free kick along the near side. This time Danny Bond. From 35 yards away, sends it into the box. That one takes a bounce and then goes wide of the goal. Seahawks looking for a corner. None coming. Borges and Byer. We're in the area. Seahawks want to keep up the attack. Muncaster wins it for Salve off the kick. Borges shielded from the ball. Near side, Jimenez. We'll see it head out. Costantino to throw in. Deflects off Jacinto. Takes a hop now. Tomas amongst two Leopards. Prouty. Tomas runs into Dukeshire. Now Muncaster. Seahawks off and running. Borges. Far side Winarski. Knocked out by the Leopards. Salve will throw in. Leopards drive it back over midfield. Muncaster able to feed Danny Bond. He'll drive it on the goal, trying to send it to the left side. Prince couldn't get there in time, but he'll keep it in play. Prince dancing from the far corner. Floats it inside, now Danny Bond in a foot race for it. Trying to knock it off of Jacinto, instead keeps it in play for the Leopards. And Jacinto will send it out to midfield, headed back by Tomas. Costantino through contact, runs into a man. Heavy hit along the near side. Costantino trying to go to and through Paolo Ruggieri. Free kick now for Owen Jacinto, just over midfield. Headed first by Winarski. Out into space. Can't keep it in play. Wong will throw in for Wentworth from the far side. Kendi Prince. Found Winarski. Want to send it back into the corner to Prince. Winarski keeps it alive. Drops it on back to Pina. Now Prince, far side. Prince gets the return pass from the corner. Looks to cross it. Comes across to the near side. Borges one times it inside. Off a Leopard. Deflected back out high. And sent away from trouble by the Leopards. Still no score. 19:45 to go here in the first half. Winarski cannot keep it in. Goal kick here for the Leopards. Arpin. Tied up from behind. Seahawks will throw in. Danny Bond will check out. Berlingeri, the junior from Sayville, New York, checks in now for the Seahawks. Tomas takes it away from behind. Berlingeri along the near side. Back to Tomas in the midfield. Arpin. Jumping into the attack. Ball out of play. Seahawks will throw in from the far side in the corner. Diamond. Back to Winarski. Near side Berlingeri. Racing with Jacinto, who heads it forward. Tomas plays it back for Berlingeri. Borges in the corner. Borges 1-on-2, sprints to the corner of the box. Stops with the left foot, drives it on the goal, and the save is made by Quintero. Corner now for Salve, their first of the night. It'll be Borges from the right side to put it in play. Has Pina standing a few yards away from him short, but Borges will look to drive this on the goal. He does. It bounces towards the net, blocked before it could get on the goal. Borges once again will pooch it in front, headed first by the Leopards. Carried out to the 18, and now run out by Wentworth. $16:35 to go in the first half. No score here between Salve Regina and Wentworth. And the Commonwealth Coast Conference opener for both teams. Arpin with the shoulder. And the foul called. Right at midfield. Line drive kick. Deflected into the box. Seahawks look to clear it. Muncaster trying to settle it down. Prouty. Tomas knocks it away. Finds Nolan Pina. Borges. Has it stripped from behind. Jacinto near side. Augustin Edwin Jr. can't keep it in. Pina. Good read there. Saw space from behind. Got it to Berlingeri as two men close in, and Berlingeri is knocked down from behind. Here's the kick from Pina. Headed on the goal. They score! I believe that's Borges. 14:25 to go. The Seahawks are on the board. I'll give you a look at the replay here. Oh, no, it looks like it went off a Leopard, so it's going to be an own goal. An unfortunate bounce for Wentworth. One nothing Salve Regina. And a foul here against the Seahawks. Jacinto now. With the left foot, drives it in the goal. Reed reaches up and snags it. Zeke Menendez trying to get it to Borges. Missed by an inch. 13 minutes to go in the first half. Salve leads 1-0. Borges trying to head it forward. Leopards trying to move it out. Played on back to Eddie Smith. Sends it long and deep. Reed thought about coming out. Instead, Davies will send it out. As that was Caleb Robbins who had a step there. Corner here for Wentworth, their first. Jacinto. Sends it far side. Headed by Smith. Loose on the ground, floated towards the goal, and Reed will grab it. Winarski comes off his foot. Arpin will play it all the way back to Davies. 11 minutes to go in the first half. 1-0 Salve Regina with the lead. Costantino able to connect with Borges. Trying to play it back to Menendez. Muncaster trying to turn through midfield. Upended and fouled by Rafael Ribeiro. Quickly to Tomas. Looks to send it into the box. Diamond can't spin it on the goal. Winarski will not catch it before it heads out of play. And the Leopards will throw in. It's a 12-5 shot advantage for Salve. 6-3 in shots on goal. Ribeiro has his pass deflected out. Leopards will throw in from their bench. Winarski trying to win it. Can't stay in play. 9 minutes and 45 seconds to go until halftime. And we hope you stick with us for halftime. There'll be a special pregame ceremony, halftime ceremony on the field. Brand new lights here in the facility, brand new scoreboard. Some work done over the summer to improve Toppa Field. And we'll have President Kelly Armstrong along with the Honorable Jean Marie Napolitano in the building to commemorate that work. Bodies falling everywhere here. No whistles. Leopards play on. Deflected now. Menendez. Up the right side. We'll wait. Now looks to cross it, and it's deflected out by Ribeiro. Borges will kick it from the corner with 8:40 to go. Right-footed drive inside, headed out by the Leopards. And Tomas will play it all the way back to James Davies. Senior captain moves it across. Stolen back by the Leopards. On the run now, Edwin Jr. Up the right-hand side. And a good tackle there by Davies. Sends it out of play. Slowing up that rush for Wentworth. Arpin peels it out of the far side corner. Hopped away from Borges. Diamond. Near side Berlingeri. Surveys and finds Kuros. Right side, Menendez. Stutters with the left foot, looking to send it in front. It's blocked. Berlingeri dancing right side. Back to Menendez. Across the 18. And taken away by Wentworth. Costantino flicks it into space. Arpin will run onto this just over midfield. With 7:20 to go. Sends it into the attacking end. Headed away by Wentworth. Ribeiro. Up for Edwin Jr. Arpin peels that from behind. Costantino shields it from Caleb Robbins. Into Quiros. Menendez. Knocked off the ball. And then he gives a shove to Niall Kyler. And that draws the ire of head coach Craig O'Rourke II. Kyler a little shaken up, but he gets to his feet. Hard foul given by Menendez. Five yards over midfield, Jacinto sends it towards the goal. Loose on the ground. Bounced out to midfield. Menendez now with space. Seahawks looking to counter. Winarski. Across to Quiros. Back to Berlingeri. Menendez touches it into the corner once again. Him and Kyler will battle for it. And this time, the junior from Bowie, Maryland, will win that bout. Goal kick coming here for Luis Quintero. Popped ahead, Costantino. Near side, Berlingeri. Ball out of play. Seahawks will throw in. Costantino will be the one to toss it in. As we hit 5 minutes to go in the first half. Looking for Borges. Headed out by Eddie Smith. Quiros. Borges. Kyler runs it out, sends it deep. Edwin Jr. and Davies. Arpin. Menendez can't get it to Diamond. Quiros. Taken back by Jacinto. Smith skips it through midfield. Edwin Jr. Along the near side, Ruggieri now. Trying to get it back to Edwin Jr., trying to split two Seahawks. Knocked away there, Quiros. Looking to turn with it. Leopards keep it in. Jacinto near side. Costantino bumps into Caleb Robbins. Jacinto now keeps it in play. Ribeiro blocked by Tomas. Diamond for Menendez. Seahawks here on the counter. Waits. Tries to play it back to Diamond. A bit off the mark. And the Leopards will walk it out of trouble. Costantino. Quiros. And he's fouled. Heroes will kick it away here after the foul. On the ground, Winarski. Near side, Berlingeri. Down the right-hand side, poked away from behind. Seahawks will throw in deep in the corner right side. Lobbed into Diamond. Back to Costantino. Delivers it high to the far side corner. Winarski settles it down. Now Borges. Out high. Tomas with the drive. That goes high and wide. .220 to go in the first half. 1-0 Salve Regina. That goal coming courtesy of the Leopards, an own goal off a free kick. Salve will keep it and throw in. Kiros back for Winarski. From the corner left side, trying to send it towards the goal. His pass deflected. Diamond trying to hop over a man. And Diamond's able to win it. Spins it back into the box and knocked away by the Leopards. Tomas sprints past it. And now the Leopards can counter. Robbins sprints through midfield, wants to get it to Edwin Jr. Has the angle on Arpin. But a whistle here. Free kick here for Salve off the offside. Kiros. As we hit the final minute of the first half, Menendez has it ricochet off him. Played back by the Leopards. Softly to Seahawk territory. Costantino will just watch it roll out of play. 47 seconds to go in the half. No rush here from the Seahawks. Nate Reed, with 25 seconds now, kicks it away. Leopards will take it back. Edwin Jr. Borges strips it with 15. Borges looks to tee it up, fakes the shot, dances right side, and the foul going against Borges.
5, 4, 3,
Final seconds
2,
of the first half, taken away by Davies, and that will do it. So a low-scoring, another defensive battle here for the Leopards. Familiar territory for them. Unfortunately, an own goal, the only goal up on the board. And that has given Salve Regina the lead, 1-0 at halftime. We are going to keep it here. We're going to have a little special ceremony here on the field. President Kelly Armstrong will be joined by Newport Mayor Jean Marie Napolitano for some words and remarks about the improvements made here at Toppa Field. And we're going to step aside and listen to them as they speak. Here is Salve Regina President Kelly Armstrong. And here is Dr. Armstrong.
Welcome everyone to Toppa Field. So good to see you here tonight. Welcome Salve Regina, welcome Wentworth. We are so happy to have you here. And tonight we're here to celebrate the wonderful collaboration between the city of Newport and Salve Regina. And this field is a great representation of that. And we are here to particularly celebrate the wonderful new lights that have been given to us by the city of Newport and the incredible new scoreboard donated by a Salve parent. This collaboration is one of the unique partnerships in the entire country, and we're so proud of it. And I'm here with the mayor of Newport, Jean Napolitano. And Madam Mayor, would you like to say a couple of words?
Thank you. This is great. It's a great partnership with the city of Newport and particularly our students in Newport. And I'm talking about elementary, middle, and high school students. We appreciate the students of Salve that work with our schools, work with our health centers. We're just so appreciative of the cooperation and collaboration that we've received from Salve. It makes Newport a great place to go to school and a great place to be at Salve. So thank you so much. I'd like to thank the administration of Salve and also everybody that helped on the field. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So go Seahawks. Have a wonderful night, everyone. And thank you so much, Madam Mayor. We love you.
Really good students come to Salve, but they leave, just ready to change the world.
I love Salve so much, and I love the connections that I've made. You're more than just a number, you're a name at Salve.
The 4 years have flown by so quickly. I think it's been a really great experience.
It's probably a cliche to say that Salve is a family, but it's a very, very true thing to say here.
They encourage you to just be yourself and not follow the crowd. Like if you're a person who does not want to follow the herd, you have all the resources you need to shape the person that you want to be.
People are extremely supportive of each other and very supportive of the students. The students always come first.
A lot of the experiences you get at Salve are experiences that you can't get anywhere else because of it being such a tight-knit community.
Yes, it's a small school, but it's also like the desire to be a part of something great.
And then you put it all on this campus, right? Like you get to have these conversations in buildings that you swear were built just for that purpose. This is the place where you should have big thoughts. This is the place where you should dream big dreams.
I spend a lot of time here because I want to. It's not the kind of campus you want to get away from, and it's got a really bright future.
It's not 4 years for the sake of the 4 years. It's 4 years that's changing somebody so that when they leave here, the world's going to be a better place because of it.
As a senior, I know that I'm going to miss it, and I'm also going to cherish the time that I had here.
They're going to have to drag me out of here after graduation, and I can't imagine going to get my undergraduate degree anywhere else.
Welcome back to Toppa Field. Start of the second half here between Salve Regina and Wentworth. Andrew Pizzelli here bringing you the call. The Seahawks leading 1-0 in own goal from the Leopards. The lone tally up on the board right now. Seahawks will start with it. Quick kick from Tomas into the box. Out to Kendi Prince. Steps away from two men. Now Muncaster. Into the corner for Danny Bond. Far side. Bond can't carry down into the box. Ball knocked out of play. Leopards will throw in. Bond. Make this diamond disrupting, but last to touch it. Leopards will throw in from the far corner. Comes right to Muncaster. Splits two Leopards. Knocked off the ball. Borges circling out high with it. Prince looking to spin through contact. Arpin will chip it. Looking for Winarski. Juggled near side. Kept in play by Jimenez. Ben Tomas wanting to float it back. Winarski through his legs. Back for Sam Wong. Jimenez. Winarski. Ball poked out of play. Seahawks will keep it. Winarski. Hands off to Arpin, who will throw in. Wong sends it all the way up the line. Back for James Davies. And he'll play it all the way back to his keeper. Reed waiting. Sends it away. Big kick. Headed by Smith. Arpin with the left foot. This one played through, but offside. Dukeshire. Muncaster tied up and fouled. Costantino. He will throw in from the far touchline. 3 minutes gone in the second half. Trying to get to Kendi Prince. Last touch by Prince. Bond. Trying to get to it. Prince and Muncaster pressuring as well. Bond. Back for Diamond. Trying to turn on the wing. Has it knocked free. Leopards sprint back the other way. Muncaster corrals it. Now Bond. And he's bumped and fouled at midfield. Borges. He hits the deck. No whistle. Driven back to the Seahawk end of the field. Arpin feeds it to Reed. Diamond steps in and rips it away, trying to get it through for Prince. And it will come to Quintero instead. Arpin picks it off. His pass is blocked. He'll send it across for Costantino. Muncaster from midfield. Diamond in the corner. Wants to send it in front. Borges pulled down in the box. That ball's loose. Bond, his shot from point-blank range is blocked. Diamond again will drive it towards the goal. Saved by Quintero. Bounced out to the 18. Tomas trying to settle it. Turning is Winarski, and he sends it way high and wide. Seahawks will throw in from the corner. Winarski into Borges. Prince. Dancing. Prince now looking to fire. That one's blocked off his foot. Bounces to Muncaster. Shields the ball. Finds Tomas. Quickly back the other side. That pass is read and intercepted. Taken away by Kyler. He'll send it long now. Costantino. Able to get just enough of Jacob Dukeshire. Allowing Nate Reed to come out and get that loose ball. 6 minutes gone here in the second half. Still 1-0 Salve. Diamond heads it over his back and grabbed by Quintero. Prince sprints left side. Time and space for him. Prince waiting, trying to get to his right foot. Prince sends it just wide. Corner now for the Seahawks. Borges will place it in the near corner left side. Borges drives it far side, headed by Costantino into the box. That one's loose, out of the 18. Knocked away by the Leopards. Ribeiro. Ball will stay in. Ben Tomas comes to grab it. Diamond. Now Muncaster. Chips to Borges. Has Bond down the right corner. Borges now angling his way up top. Kicks it to Prince. Prince through a crowd. Slides it. Muncaster. He will drive it on the goal. Save made by Quintero. Seahawks haven't broken through yet here in this second half, but a strong start for them. Up to 20 shots now in the game. Prince turns away from Eddie Smith. Looks to head upfield. Prince now cuts to his right. Sends it across to Danny Bond. Bond. Diamond turns and fires. That's blocked. Poked up high. Quintero trying to go over the top of Bond to swat that away. Leopards send it all the way back the other way. Arpin keeps it away from Jimenez. Now Winarski turns. Borges. Back for Tomas. Diamond through a tackle and a late whistle against Diamond. Winarski. Wong. Now Arpin. Taken away. Ball loose, and Reed will grab it. Dukeshire almost able to spin free. Would have been an excellent opportunity for Wentworth. Costantino lobs it in the attacking end on a bounce. Borges trying to turn with it. Goes down. Tomas through contact. Trying to chip it for Prince. Wanted to get it back to Diamond. Knocked away by the Leopards. And they just fling it all the way out of play. Arpin. Arpin will throw in once again. Headed by the Leopards. Arpin will trot forward now. And toss from the near touchline just over midfield. Into the corner, Winarski. Heads it back to Diamond. Time for him. Drives it on the goal. Headed by Muncaster and blocked by Eddie Smith. Ribeiro. Seahawks come to greet him. Now Wong. All the way on back now. Jacinto with the long drive, and Reed will grab that. .33 minutes to go in the second half. Still a 1-0 game. Here in this Commonwealth Coast Conference opener. Final season in the CCC for Salve Regina. Winarski. Wong and Muncaster battle. Jimenez pokes it loose. Leopards will take it now. Seahawks will be joining the NUMAC starting next season. This ball still in play up the left-hand side. Into the box. The drive, and Reed diving out to his right makes the save. Corner coming here now for Wentworth. And Jacinto will take it to the far corner, left side. With the left foot. Drives it inside. That's blocked. Turning shot. Fired on the goal. And then directed wide. Off the rebound. These two teams could very possibly meet in the postseason. But the final regular season conference matchup, as it will be for the Seahawks against every CCC opponent. And many of the teams they've played this year in the non-conference schedule will become conference opponents next year, as it was with Salve and Clark and Coast Guard earlier this week and last week. Diamond from the 18 sends it well wide. Seahawks looking to break through and get their true first goal of the game. Right now, a 1-0 game. Seahawks got their goal off a bounce. If it stays a 1-0 game, all it would take is a similar bounce to get Wentworth right back in it. Seahawks have outchanced the Leopards here tonight. 23-9 in shots, but only 8-6 in shots on goal. Davies. Arpin drives it long, looking for Diamond. Borges in stride for Muncaster. Slides it across for Bond. Jacinto cuts him off from the drive. And the two of them shove into the corner, and last touch by Jacinto. Danny Bond will deliver it from the far corner. Right side. Has Borges short. And instead he'll swing the leg. Drives it to the far bar. Headed away by the Leopards. Tomas will send it wide. And they're going to say that that's deflected by the Leopards. So another corner. This time Borges will kick it. Plays it quickly to Bond. Back to Borges with the left foot. And on the goal, and saved by Quintero. Seahawks wanted to work quickly off that second corner opportunity. Bond sprinting and called for the foul. .28:05 to go in the second half. Throw in here for Sam Wong. Treble. Kendi Prince. His pass is deflected. Jacinto now over midfield. Weaving is Ruggieri. His shot is saved by Reed. Players hit the deck off the goal kick. Bond. And he's able to draw the foul. Kick into the corner, Borges and Jacinto. They tangle on the far side. Borges trying to keep it in play. Still dancing with it inside. Borges. Bond trying to keep it away. Muncaster. And he fouls a Leopard. The chippiness picking up on the field. .26 minutes to go. Last game of the day for Salve Athletics. Football had a tough one here earlier in the day, falling to Montclair State. Volleyball split its two matches up in Nashua, New Hampshire, with host Riviere, and then swept Westfield State 3-0. Women's soccer won at home 3-1. 2 goals for Shea Minakuchi in that game. Field hockey won 4-1 as well against Gordon. Another Commonwealth Coast Conference matchup over at Gaudet Field earlier in the day. 2 goals for Kira Spedden. Seahawks leading 1-0 here in this one. With 25 minutes to go in the second half. Kyler wanted to get it through for Prouty. Muncaster. Arpin with the shoulder. Now Bond. Diamond. Wanted to turn it down into the corner to Arpin, who kept on going. Borges drops back to take his place defensively while Arpin trots back from being in on the rush. Ball out of play. Seahawks will throw in from the far touchline. Winarski. Winarski out wide. Muncaster. Back come the Leopards. Ribeiro. Near side to Prouty. Arpin back with him defensively, stride for stride. And then Arpin just shoulders Prouty off the ball. Some physical play here from Evan Arpin. Diamond. Bounced from behind. Berlingeri. Wanted to send it through for Diamond. Instead, Kyler. Alec Quiros and John Reichert into the game for Salve. Along with Brandon Frank. Diamond tees it up. And it sails wide and out of play. Frank pressures here. Quintero. His kick bounces to midfield. Headed by Reichert. Berlingeri. Pina. Sprints into the attacking end. Chips it for Diamond, and the Seahawks are offside. Seahawks have been knocking on the door plenty this half. From the get-go here in the start of the second half. Have not found the back of the net yet. Arpin on top of Kyler near side. Ujiri and Reichert exchange some pleasantries. Ball comes there now. Here's Arpin. Blocked by Prouty. Davies squibs it away. Knocked into the midfield. Frank trying to get there first for Salve. Bounce to the near side, Berlingeri. Leopards will hold it. Jacinto far side. Will send it on the goal and grab by Reed. Under 20 to play in the second half. 1-0 the score. An own goal from the Leopards. The only goal so far here tonight. Ball loose for Diamond. Wanted to leave it for Quiros. Wentworth looking to counter. Costantino, though, blocks the passing lane. Trying to return it up the field. Deflected out of play. Last touch by the Leopards. Last touch by Salve. Leopards will throw in from the far side. Elsewhere in the CCC today, 2 matches final. Western New England defeats Curry 2-0. Roger Williams defeats UNE 3-0 up in Biddeford. And 33 minutes to go in the second half up in Beverly. Endicott leading Gordon 1-0. And 1-0 the score here with 18 minutes to play in the second half. Sam Wong delivers this into the box, and it'll skip to Reed. Sprinting was Ribeiro. We've got some tunes seeping in out of the field. Looks like we have a wedding or some sort of event happening over at the Tennis Hall of Fame. A little bit of sounds of the game. I'll get a second opinion here from camera person Seth Benson. That sounds like live music to me. A little bit of background here for the match. Ethan David in the corner right side. Pina knocked down in the box. Seahawks looking for a foul and a call. The officials say play on. Pina was down for a minute, but now back up to his feet. Throw in for Wentworth. With 16:28 to go. Ball out of play. Seahawks will get it back. Leading 1-0. It actually surprises me that we don't have this happen more with music finding its way onto the field. As we're so close to the heart of Newport here at Toppa Field. And though it is a bit of a crisp evening, it stays busy here in the city by the sea. Well into the winter. Kendi Prince up the right-hand side, looks to cross it. That ball loose, trying to be finished off on the left side. And Wong gets a foot on it to block it and deny Berlingeri. Corner on the left side. Borges quickly plays it short. Gets the return pass, drives it in on the goal. Loose, headed, bounced around. Winarski trying to send it on the goal. Pops it high. Seahawks have been right there all game. Some fantastic looks. But it stays 1-0. Borges for Berlingeri with space left side. Waits, drives it in front, turning, firing. The shot is denied. David blocked from 7 yards in front of the net. Costantino able to knock it off the Leopard, who then goes careening into one of the dugouts. And glad to see that he's okay. When cleats hit that concrete, it becomes an ice rink. Ball loose on the far side, knocked out of play. Rolls into the dugout. All right, you tell me, Seth, would this be distracting to you, this music, or if you're playing in a match, you don't even hear it happening? I don't think you hear it. He does not think you hear it. The only thing I'll say, though, is it's not like, by the nature of the way the sport is played, it's not like there's constant ruckus and roar here. So if you pause for a minute on the field, you're not yelling and communicating in the throng of playing, you certainly could hear it. Here's Borges serving it off the free kick. Seahawks looking to head it inside. Berlingeri with the drive, and that goes well wide. $12:18 to go. I mean, the crowd loves the music. Plus, who doesn't love Stevie Wonder? Throw in here for the Seahawks. The players may not hear it and might not be bothered by it, but it's certainly distracting us. Who does not love good live music? Whistle inside here against Salve. Ends this offensive trip. Wong. Ball out of play. And the official now is going to overrule the call and say that went out off the Seahawks. Quick throw in here from Wong. Trying to find Prouty. Again, this is still just a 1-0 game. Plenty of time here for Wentworth. All they need is one bounce, and this game's tied. Winarski. Now, it feels like the Seahawks have total control. Menendez in the corner right side, trying to get it past to Winarski. Running onto it. Borges, his shot is blocked. Winarski's follow-up blocked as well. And then Borges again sends it high and out of play. 3 chances inside for the Seahawks. And the Leopards' defense up to the task. Muncaster. This one driven wide of the goal. Reed will just watch it sail by. Goal kick from Reed. Headed by Borges. Back to Kendi Prince. Prince turns. Will carry it ahead. Prince with some space. He's going to drive it on the goal. That's blocked again. Eddie Smith getting in the way. Leopards have absorbed a lot of shots here in this one. Prince. Stutter step right side. Wants to flick it to Borges. He sprints into the corner. Borges 1-on-2. Dancing in deep. Lost the ball. Winarski runs to keep it in play. Popped high in the air. Takes a crazy bounce on a skip. Will stay in play. All the way out near side. Davies settles it with 8:37 to go. Seahawks will throw in. Got some Van Morrison now. Near side, Arpin. Little shove for Ribeiro. Seahawks quickly play it in. This ball finds Muncaster. He ranges for it up the near side. Knocks it off of Wong out of play. Seahawks will throw in from the near side. Arpin to throw in. Berlingeri stumbles down the left side, looks to cross it in front for Prince. Fired high and out of play by the Leopards. Into the corner to Borges. Prouty grabs his jersey. Borges drives it on the goal and wide. 34-13, the shots, as Prince is pulled down. And they're going to place this ball about 30 yards away from the goal, out wide on the wing. Seahawks can try and get the insurance goal here. Borges from 30 yards away, out wide right side. Drives the right leg. Sends to the far bar. Diamond will head it inside. That one's driven on the net and wide by Muncaster. Corner from the near side now for Borges. Chips it right side. Diamond heads it high and wide. Five and a half to play in the one-goal game. Robbins and Arpin sprint to the near corner. And the ball will go out of play. Last touch by Wentworth. We'll get a goal kick here from Nathan Reed. He's made 9 saves here tonight. Whistle inside against Salve, and that has drawn the ire of head coach Craig O'Rourke II. Not happy with the call. Long drive from midfield. In on the goal. Reed grabs it in and out of his hands. Loose on the ground. Reed gets upended. And a whistle inside will give it back to the Seahawks. It has been a physical game. And the type of game that the Leopards have found themselves in all season long so far. Have only scored 1 goal on the year. A lot of tight games. I mean, Quintero has got 3 shutouts, but 2 0-0 games for Wentworth. So the defense has not been the problem. Technically shutting out the Seahawks here tonight, if not for an own goal. Both teams struggling to score. This one will be popped high and over the net. Reed will kick it away here for Salve. Ball loose on the ground. Chip to the left side. Run here for Dukeshire. Floated out high. Near side Wong. Arpin. Make this Borges, who knocks it away from him. And then Borges knocked to the ground. Borges, I think, a little cramped up after that run. The official will stop time here with 2:14 left to go. And they will call for the trainer to come on here for Borges. So we'll take a quick break here while Borges is tended to. 1-0 Salve with 2:14 to go. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the field. 2:14 to go here in the second half. Borges, who was the man injured for Salve Regina, has walked off under his own power with head athletic trainer David Cox. And now Reed will kick away here for Salve. Wong heads it forward. Davies launches it back to the Wentworth end. Winarski for Prince. Chips it up the right side into the corner. Pina and Jacinto. Ball loose for Winarski now. Pina spins away from contact. Muncaster collides with his man. Ball free here for the Leopards. Prince trying to pressure from behind. Touch near side. Berlingeri flicks it over his shoulder. 1.5 minutes to play. Ruggieri headed up for Davies. Davies into the corner with Robbins. Ball out of play. And it's going to be a deep throw in here for the Leopards. They'll give it to Rafael Ribeiro. Lobs it into the corner. That one in on the goal. Bounced out of play. And a corner coming here. Final minute. Jacinto from the corner. Leopards send Quintero all the way up here in on the attack as well. And a kick from Jacinto behind the goal. So an opportunity there for Wentworth. Corner kick goes awry. And Salve now, with 28 seconds to go, just has to play a bit of keep away here. Headed by Treble. Tomas with 20 seconds across for Winarski. Floats it forward for Berlingeri. Through contact, 15 seconds to go. Berlingeri just trying to stay in the way. Sent up the right-hand side. Wong from the right side. Looks to cross it over the head of Treble and make that Prouty, and it goes out of play, and that will do it. 1-0 the final. A hard-fought, physical conference contest here this evening between Salve Regina and Wentworth. 1-0 the final, and own goal from the Leopards, the only score of the night. Seahawks will improve to 3-1-2, 1-0-0 in the CCC. Meanwhile, for Wentworth, another tough, close loss. They will be 1-3-2 overall on the year, 0-1-0 in the CCC. Next up for them, they'll be home versus MIT on September 21st at 7 p.m. The Seahawks will be on the road on September 20th at 7 p.m. versus Mass Maritime. I want to thank our entire staff and production crew. Seth Benson has been your camera person here tonight. Special thanks as well to George Corrigan, who's had a long day here helping to cover Salve Athletics. Catch many of his photos on the Salve Athletics website later on this evening. And want to thank all of you for joining and listening with us here tonight. Salve gets the victory over Wentworth. 1-0 is your final. I am Andrew Pizzelli. Have a good night, everyone.